Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something every woman's wondered at least once. How do you know if you're his secret obsession, even when he hides it behind that calm, I'm good attitude? See, don't wear their hearts on their sleeves. They wear them behind their pride. But if you pay attention, you'll see it all in his actions. When a man is secretly obsessed with you, he can try to play cool all he wants. That man can't stay away. He might tell himself he's too busy, got goals, got work, got friends, got things to do. But no matter how far he tries to go, he ends up right back in your orbit. Something about you pulls him in like gravity. He don't even know why he keeps coming back. He'll text you out of nowhere. He'll find some ass to ask you something he could have Googled, accidentally show up where you are, and then act surprised like, oh, you here too? Yeah, okay. That man ain't fooling nobody. That's not coincidence. That's obsession wearing a disguise. See, when a man's soul gets connected to a woman, he can fight it. He can deny it, but deep down, he's already hooked. He'll try to pull away because it scares him. He's thinking, why am I thinking about her this much? Why do I care what she's doing right now? He'll try to distract himself with work, with friends, with other women even, but nothing hits the same. Because once he's tasted that peace, that energy, that spark you bring, the rest of the world just feels quiet. And he'll come back every single time acting like he just wanted to check in, but really, he missed the way you make him feel. When a man is truly obsessed with you, he don't just listen to what comes out your mouth. He listens to what your soul says when you ain't saying a word. That man pays attention in a way most people never do. You can walk in a room, not say a single thing. He already knows something's off. You can text him, I'm fine. And he can feel that you ain't. That's when you know he's tuned in. He's not just hearing words. He's reading you like his favorite book, page by emotion. He studies your silence, your pauses, your looks, the way you breathe when something's bothering you. He's not asking questions to be nosy. He's asking because he cares. That's obsession, quiet and sincere. He remembers the smallest things that nobody else even notices. He remembers the tone of your voice when you're tired, the way you tuck your hair, when you're nervous, little smile you do when you're trying to hide your feelings. He catches that. A man who's obsessed doesn't need you to dispel out your emotions. He already sees them written all over you. You could tell the world you're good, but he knows better. He'll ask, you sure? And you'll wonder how he even noticed, because he's been paying attention to you like it's his full-time job. The thing about a man like that, he'll never admit how deep he's in. He'll act casual, nod his head, the subject, but his eyes don't lie. When you talk, he's not just hearing, he's studying. When you cry, he's not just comforting, he's memorizing the sound of your pain, so he never causes it again. When you laugh, that man is storing that sound in his heart like it's the best thing he's ever heard. It probably is. Because to him, your emotions are the language he understands best. You might think he's quiet or distant or even cold sometimes, but that man is processing you. Every word, every silence, every moment. He's trying to figure you out because he cares about what moves you, interested in. When a man is secretly obsessed with you, he protects you in ways you don't even notice. He ain't always loud about it. He don't need to make a scene, but his actions tell on him every single time. You'll be walking somewhere, and he'll automatically move you to the inside of the sidewalk. You don't think nothing of it, but that's protection. You're out somewhere late, and he'll text, "Let me know when you get home." That's not small talk. That's him saying, "I care about your safety, even when I ain't there." He might not say, "I love you," every day, but you'll feel it in how he tries to shield you from anything that could hurt you. You know he's invested in you for real. When a man is obsessed, his mind stays alert when it comes to you. You could be talking about something small, how your car's been making a weird sound, and next thing you know, trying to check it or recommending a mechanic. You'll say you're tired, he'll show up with food or coffee. He'll notice. You've been quiet lately, and he'll call just to make sure everything's okay. It ain't always obvious. He's not doing this to scorn it because you matter to him in a way he doesn't even fully understand. When a man's got that of care in his heart, it spills out naturally. He doesn't even realize he's being protective. It's just instinct. He'll also protect you emotionally, even if he's terrible at expressing his own feelings. You might not catch it at first. He avoids saying that could hurt you even in arguments. He'll pull back before he crosses a line because he's scared, but because he respects your peace. When other people talk about you, he listens carefully. If someone tries to throw shade, he shuts that down quick, you ever knowing it happened. That's quiet loyalty. That's the kind of protection that comes from deep love, not control. Let's talk about when you're hurting. You might not tell him every detail, but he can see it. He might not have the right words, but he'll do little things to make it easier for you. Maybe he brings you your favorite snack. Maybe he just sits beside you and doesn't say a word, but his presence feels like comfort. That's a man trying to carry a piece of your pain without making it about him. That's the kind of love you don't teach. It just shows up when he's emotionally tied to you. See, obsessed man doesn't need to announce, I'm here for you. You'll see it in how he watches over you, how he moves, how he steps in when life tries to throw something at you. He might not always say what's in his heart, but every little thing he does is his way of saying, I got you. When a man is secretly obsessed with you, jealousy becomes his biggest battle. Want to admit it, he don't want to show it, but it's right there sitting behind that calm face. You could mention some other guy's name just once, and he'll go, oh, yeah. But the minute you turn your head, he's replaying that name in his mind like a broken record. He'll start analyzing every word you said, figure out who this man is and why he's in your conversation. He'll never tell you he's jealous. He'll crack a little joke, pretend he's unbothered, but deep down, that man's heart is pacing, because when a man's obsessed, even the thought of someone else getting your attention burns him up inside. He's doing everything he can to hide it. See, it ain't always obvious. It's not that he doesn't trust you. It's that he's scared of losing the feeling you give him. You've become his peace, his comfort, his excitement, all wrapped up in one person. When another man steps into your space, even for a second, it reminds him that he's not the only one who sees how special you are. That shakes him. In his, a man is secretly obsessed with you. He remembers everything about you, talking about stuff you don't even remember saying. You could mention your favorite candy in a random conversation 2 months ago, and one day he'll show up with like it's nothing. You'll be sitting there thinking, how did he even remember that? That's because when a man's obsessed, every word you say sticks. Trying to memorize you, he just can't help it. You've taken up space in his mind, and now everything about you matters. Your laugh, your favorite color, the way you pronounce certain words, even the way you talk when you're sleepy, cataloging it kind of like it's the most important information he's ever had. Remember the story about your childhood pet, the name of your first teacher, one restaurant you said you've always wanted to try. And the thing is, he won't use this just to impress you. He'll use it to connect with you. When he brings up something small you told him weeks ago, it's his way of saying, I was listening. When a man is secretly obsessed with you, he starts changing in ways he never thought he would. You'll notice it, but he won't say a word about it. He'll just start upgrading himself quietly, like a man on a mission. Dressing better, grooming more, hitting the gym, fixing his attitude, getting focused. You might think it's coincidence, but it's not. That man is looking at you and thinking, I got to be better if I want to keep her. See, when a woman inspires a man, his motivation, without even trying, he's wanting to live up to the version of himself that he thinks you deserve. He doesn't do it because you asked him to. He does it because you make him want to be more than he was yesterday. Watching how he talks, how he reacts, how he handles his business. That's the power of your presence. When a man's obsessed, he starts imagining his future with you in it. That thought alone changes how he moves. You'll notice he's hustling harder. He's setting goals. He's cutting off distractions. He might not say, doing this for you, but baby, he is. Every little improvement he makes, every new move he plans, you're somewhere behind it. Quiet push in the back of his mind that keeps telling him, don't mess this up. And let's be real, men don't change for just anybody. They change when something hits their heart different. When they meet someone who sees them deeper than the surface, you become his mirror. You show him what he could be. Suddenly, he wants to become that man. Doing things he used to avoid. Talking about feelings. Planning ahead. Maybe even apologizing when he's wrong. That's not weakness. That's transformation driven by love. That's a man realizing he wants to be his best self because losing you would hurt more than his pride. He'll act like it's all about him, like he's just working on himself. But deep down, you got him thinking about life in a whole new way. You made him realize he can't keep playing small, keep running from commitment, can't keep acting like he doesn't care. Because now, a reason to care. You make him see that peace. Ain't boring, loyalty ain't weakness, ain't soft. It's strength. He'll never tell you how much you've changed him. Men rarely admit that kind of vulnerability. But you'll see it in how he talks, how he walks, he carries himself. He's trying to rise to your level, trying to match your energy. That's when you know you're his secret obsession. When your presence makes him want to become the man he's always dreamed of being.